Let me explain to you the differences that I've found in two particular vacuums. The two particular vacuums can be compared to many, many models. However, the Hoover Hushtone commercial vacuum, pictured here, runs price point about $319 up to $400 depending on the model that you get. It is a commercial style vacuum. It has lots of features as far as no tools required to change the belt or pull the brush roll out. Clean it out, very simple. It's got your HEPA filters on it. It's got onboard tools, and it is a bagged vacuum cleaner. If you've been watching any of my other videos, you'll note that I do use my Hoover Hushtone quite a bit. I fluctuated back and forth recently to my Eureka Powerspeed. The reason I did that was the weight difference. The Hoover Hushtone probably weighs about 24 pounds, I think. I could be wrong there. The Eureka Powerspeed is like 6 pounds, lightweight. The Hoover Hushtone being bagged, it's pretty clean operation. You just drop the bag out and put a new bag in. The Eureka Powerspeed is a canister. The filters get very dirty. It blows the dust through the front vent when you're in the sunlight. So I was in a customer's home using the vacuum recently, and the sun was shining through the window, and I could see the dust blowing all over the house. So here's the Eureka Powerspeed. No disrespect or putting down this unit. This is great. I've used it. I love it. It does a great job. I've even showed the canisters picking up all the dry soil. It has onboard attachments. They run about, when I purchased, I bought 3 of them. They were $59 a piece at Home Depot. So big price point difference. And I thought, well, it's kind of disposable. If something happens, I'll dispose of it. However, I've run it through the mill, and the original one's still lasting. I have all 3 of them. They operate fantastic. Now, what I ended up doing, and the reason I'm making this video, and also most people know what's the difference in a commercial and what's the difference in just a retail over-the-counter unit like this Eureka Powerspeed. Well, and the Eureka Powerspeed could be compared to any other vacuum that is sold, say, between $50 to maybe $200, depending on the style unit. Also, cordless vacuums, I've been experimenting with them. They're okay for your general cleaning, just like this Eureka Powerspeed. Most of them are canisters, some of them really, really good. You'll see a lot of pickup. However, what you're going to note, or what I noted in my operation of these two, I began to empty the canister on the Eureka Powerspeed into I would bring plastic bags, so when I'm on the job, I could dump it and just continue on. Found that I had to change the filter quite often. That was a little frustrating, but I thought, wow, look at all this soil I'm picking up. Now, the soil on these canisters and these cheaper vacuums that don't have the same power or suction as a commercial vacuum, what you're picking up is kind of a fluff. I'll show you here in the canister. It's more light hair, dust, some debris, definitely pet hair. You'll see that in there, but it also picks up a lot of dust bunnies. And all of that stuff, yes, it does need to be removed from the carpet. But when I started opening the bags on my Hoover Hushtone, I just wanted to see what would happen. Oh my goodness. You're picking up the dirt and the grit, which is at the lower regions of the carpet. I even took and vacuumed a room with the Eureka Power Speed, and then I went over it with the Hoover Hush Tone, and you could hear the sounds, the coming into the vacuum, which means that the cheaper vacuum is only concentrating on, I would say, the top portion of the carpet. And for some people, that's fine. But if you want a deep clean and you want your carpets to last longer, and if you're doing VLM, very low moisture carpet cleaning, like I've been doing, excuse me, then you need to remove as much dry soil and particulate soil as you can. And you'll hear carpet cleaners in the industry say that when we show up to do a carpet cleaning, 70% of the problem or the dirt is dry particulate soils. We need to remove that. Then you're left with your water-soluble soils. That's where we pre-spray, break down those soils. They become trapped in liquid, and we remove them. This finding just blew me away. I wish when I was doing the actual testing, and I may do this later, I wish that I had showed the actual differences. I'll try and do that. Here's a little diagram I found on the web. Shows you the different piles, but you can definitely see like the Saxony, you got that thicker type pile. You're not going to reach the heavy debris with these cheap vacuums. This is why the commercial vacuum is called a commercial vacuum. This is why the price point is way different. And also the weight. The weight of the machine helps when the brush roll spins to pull up even more of that grit and sand. So if you want clean carpets, or you're in the business and you are concerned with that dry soil deep in the lower regions, this will help.